A game room is all about fun, whether you're hosting kids, cocktail parties, or poker night. Let's take a look at two very different spaces designed to keep entertainment on tap. This room sparkles with one-of-a-kind features, from custom bar stools to a vintage pool table. Adding to its sophistication, lipstick red sofas.
My clients really wanted a big boy playroom. They wanted a place that they could play with their friends, and it all started with an Art Deco theme. Some of the Art Deco details that we used are in the hardware. It is a stepped pattern. That pattern is also repeated again in the fireplace detail. And then there is a typical Art Deco pattern that is repeated around the bar. The pool table was the start of the whole inspiration for the room. It was a vintage piece that my client owned. It used to have green felt on the top of it, so she had that changed to a gray felt, which would blend in more with the color scheme that we have in the room. There's a bar area. You can sit at these beautiful Elite bar stools and enjoy cocktails while whoever is creating the cocktails for you has a fully functional bar, which includes refrigerator drawers, ice maker, wine cabinet storage. And then the far end of the bar is lowered so that when you're playing pool, you have a place to set down your glasses. There's a seating area in front of a 15-foot curved glass window, and that is surrounded by the Aboriginal and African art that my client collects. So they can play pool, they can move over to this high-tech gaming area that they have, which is stationed around this beautiful fireplace that's yellow onyx. We've got human-sized speakers and an oversized TV, and you can really have the epitome of gaming here. And then when they want to relax, they can head on over to the bar and still have a really good view of the gaming area and what's going on over on the pool table.
This game room has a completely different vibe. It's a laid-back retreat that's all about comfort. Here's what this basement once looked like. The homeowners used it mainly for storage and a few foosball tournaments on the hard concrete floor.
Our desire was to have the space be multifunctional, so it was a place for the kids to entertain their friends, a place where they wanted to come, a place where I could host poker games, and also a space where my wife and I could actually entertain adults for parties.
Interior designer Carla Trincanello turned this into the ultimate family cave. Talk us through the renovation, starting with the stairwell.
I widened the staircase at the bottom so that any guests coming down those stairs knew something special was going to happen.
You had all these poles you had to work around. How did you deal with that?
They were a challenge, but they also helped divide the space into the areas that I needed to focus on. And
you have a game area?
Their hockey area is a game area, and children are very comfortable there as well as adults. Client plays poker regularly, and it was important to him to have a regulation poker table, and that's what we got him. And the chairs are adjustable for all his friends. The bar is a very functional bar. It's also a kind of a mini kitchen with the appliances. It displays his memorabilia, but most important, the counter is durable, waterproof, and looks as though it's wood, but it's a laminate.
You have another cozy little seating area.
That was intended as well to keep the space gender-friendly. Not that it should be a woman's area, but the fabrics are a little bit less masculine.
It's very gender-neutral, even though it's obviously a sports theme.
This was the client's wish. He has a collection of wonderful memorabilia, and he wanted it displayed. He did want the space to be family-friendly.
And then this is obviously the focal point of the room.
It's meant to be so that everyone can gravitate towards it and watch TV and have enough seating. I added a counter table behind the seatings so you can actually eat and drink there, but it adds to the seating and it doesn't break the view.
Adam and his company API Systems orchestrated the multimedia elements in the home. So Adam, tell us about the unique wall that Carla designed back here.
It's a false wall that was designed with easy access and great ventilation in mind.
So you can actually walk behind there and add components or adjust the wiring without having to pull the entertainment center out?
Exactly.
And you can watch 4 different games down here. How does that work?
Well, there's 3 TVs on the false wall here. Each one has cable and direct TV, as well as the 4th TV in the bar area.
And what about the audio?
The audio is a multi-zone surround sound system with 10 speakers throughout the basement and a subwoofer.
And there's a speaker right over this table, so while you're playing Texas Hold'em, you can listen to the blues.